Laitan topped with 97.75%, followed by Susanna Sohakia with 94.75% and Layuka Murdong with 94.25%. In the ISC science examination, Annalisa wrapped up topped with 95%, followed by Naomi Shiri Lindohe with 92.75% and Bafira Walangshila and P. Ipashong Dosangohi with 91% each. In the ISC 2016, Dafayajing Shekhar Vanliang scored the highest with 95.2%, followed by GM Valan with 93.4%. Vanabazeli Sangma with 92%, Baitishu Siddhar with 91.2% and Pranjali Bhattacharjee with 91% respectively.
Facebook and other things are very popular. So do you think like those things really hamper the studies?
I think they do distract students, but I try to stay away from social media.
Okay. And like every day, how much time you used to give to your studies?
I didn't really keep count of the number of hours, but I had portions that I finished each day. I kept about to say I kept 5 chapters a day, and when I finished 5 chapters, it didn't matter how long I took. I took my breaks after that.
Okay, what's your name?
Tafi, I didn't Shakar.
Okay, tell us like. Tell us like how you're feeling. You have secured such good marks.
I'm very happy. This is like a dream come true. I didn't even expect these marks, but I thank God because He works in mysterious ways, and I'm very happy indeed.
And like, how did you prepare for your exams, and what were the real challenges which you faced?
Preparation-wise, I think my teachers have helped me a lot. The notes they've given, the explanations in class. I believe those are like 2 of the most important things for us students, the explanations and everything, because there's no way we could have done it on our own, especially since they have expert experience and advice and everything. And with regards to my preparation, I think it's long term. We can't just like mug it up all at once. You have to have that passion to study. It's more of quality, not quantity. It's not the hours how much hours you have put into studying, but how you've studied, like the approach. I think that's like most important.
Like, what are your future plans?
After this, I'm hoping to study law. I'm appearing for my CLAT, my Common Law Admissions Test, on Sunday, and I hope to get through. Or if not that, I may opt for, I want a bachelor degree in humanities with political science honors.
Just last question.
All right.
Do you think like the social media such as FB and Twitter, does it hamper these studies, or it's some way or the other useful?
I think it's very useful. But then again, we have social media also has its pros and cons. In our recent examination, WhatsApp has been very helpful when like the teachers they pass these extra notes, and even amongst us students, whatever like extra tips or these helpful material that we get, additional material, we could easily pass it through social media or regarding the exam dates and everything. It's all very helpful, and the feedback that we get from other students also is quite helpful. However, it also has its demerits when too much usage, like when we use it in a non-productive way, when we use social media in a non-productive way, it can really hamper because we can get pretty carried away and distracted.
What's your name?
My name is Hasan Bahalitan.
Thank you. Just tell us your feelings. You have achieved a success in the examination, and like how did you prepare for the exam?
I'm very happy with my results, and I honestly did not expect it to be the way it turned out to be. And yes, regarding preparations, I think it was a joint effort, not just my individual effort, but my family's effort, their support, and also my teachers. They helped a lot, and yes.
Everywhere, it is a very common phenomenon that students are usually afraid of science and mathematics. Do you also had such peer psychosis, and what do you think about it?
I don't think they should be scared of science and mathematics. The interesting subjects, and honestly, I think that the world should have more scientists. Yes, that's what I think, and I think it's important to know science because we learn, reasoning and arguments and all that. So I like science. I don't think students should be afraid of taking up science.
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge.
Science is a challenge.
What is your next step now from here on?
I'm hoping to get into medical college, but whatever happens, it's in the hands of God.
Your name?
My name is Annalisa Raptap.
Annalisa.
One, two, three. 1 second.
Do well. What do you feel? What are your thoughts at the moment?
See, the students' performance, number one, it is their own effort. We cannot deny but say that it is the students' own effort, their hard work. But at the same time, they need all the coaching and the guidance that they get. And Pine Mount has a very experienced set of teachers. Both the ICSE and the ICSE have done exceptionally well, especially this time. And the reason for the success is because of the experienced teachers that we have, both for the ICSE and the ISC.
Ma'am, another thing, like in Meghalaya, we are really fortunate to have some good schools like you and other schools. But ma'am, the unfortunate part is that after class 12, most of our young guys, boys and girls, they are going outside for their further studies due to non-availability of good
further
institutions
studies, yes.
here,
Yes.
and even placement is a big factor.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts on that?
See, we wish that would be the part of the government. No? We wish the government would take more incentives to have more higher studies for these students. And just having a place like Negrams right now has helped. A lot of our students are there. They are studying right now in Negrams. Just having something like that would be great. And if we could get more institutes for these children instead of going out. Most of them have to go out. They have no alternative but to go out. But then if we have our own, if the government takes incentives for us to have more institutes of our own, I'm sure our students will fare quite well in our own state also.
Ma'am, just last question. What is the status of Pine Mount International School now?
Pine Mount International School has not come up as yet. As of now, we are still the parent. We are the parent school. We are the one and only Pine Mount School till now. The other international schools have not come up.
I believe.
And one thing I would just like to point out is the set of dedicated teachers that we have in Pine Mount. I think that is a real asset to the school. That these teachers who are not only capable but who are so dedicated, the class 9, 10, 11, 12 teachers, they stay well back till 4:30 every day, 4:35, just to guide these students. And the reason for these student success is also largely due to the teachers and the interest and efforts of the students. Though we don't have a very high cut-off percentage. See, there's the topper from science. If Annalisa Ranja, if she came with an 80%, and now she's in 95 point something. And the Sasamba came from ICSE with 80+%, and she is going out with 97.75%. So it's indeed a very nice, very good feeling, yes.
Sasamba has mentioned WhatsApp and social media. Is that an initiative from the school or is that a personal thing?
No, actually from the school we do not allow social media because it becomes too much of a headache. We do not allow, but there are students like Sasanba who know how to make use of the social media, to make good use of it. There are so many users and abusers of the social media. But some students know and some don't. But in school we do not allow, because most of them are below 18 years and underage, so we don't allow.
Okay.